Good morning, Godlings. Thank you for joining me this morning in this meditation. This particular guided meditation is from Dr. Joe Dispenza. I listen to it every morning, so today we all get to enjoy it. He calls it the best day ever. So now let us begin. Gently close your eyes. Both feet on the floor. Just relax in the chair you're sitting in, whether you're here in the sanctuary or whether you're in the sanctuary of your home. And now let's just take in that breath of life. That breath of God, that breath of heaven. And exhale gently. Feel the presence of this new day. The universe has gifted you the opportunity to create, to grow, and to thrive. You are at the gateway of unlimited potentialities. And the energy you cultivate in these next few moments will determine the reality you step into today. Right here, right now, you are shifting into the highest version of yourself. The past is gone, the future is unwritten, and in the sacred space of the present moment, you hold the power to shape your destiny. Let's take in another deep, slow breath. Breathe it into your nose, filling your lungs with pure energy. And as you exhale, release any doubts, any tension, and any resistance. Fill your heart with gratitude, releasing everything that no longer serves you. Continue this cycle, each breath, synchronizing your heart and mind. As you do this, you are activating the powerful state of heart-brain coherence, a scientifically proven state where body, mind, and emotion align with the infinite field of creation. And as you breathe, visualize a brilliant golden light expanding from your heart. This is your energy, your divine power. And it grows with each inhale, surrounding you, lifting you, and empowering you. Now imagine your perfect day unfolding before you. See yourself waking up with a deep sense of joy and purpose. Feel this excitement coursing through your veins. And now silently repeat this after me. Say it with conviction and embody it fully. I am a magnet for unlimited wealth and prosperity. I am aligned with the energy of financial abundance. I am worthy of receiving wealth. I am financially free and abundant in all areas of my life. Opportunities for prosperity come to me daily. I am enough exactly as I am. I radiate confidence and inner power. I honor my journey and trust my unique path. I am worthy of all the love, joy that the universe has to offer. I believe in myself and my limitless potential. I attract positive and uplifting people into my life. I am divinely guided towards success and fulfillment. I am a powerful creator, shaping my reality with my thoughts. And I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. I am living my highest potential. Take another deep breath in. And release all the tension as you exhale. So today, go and create miracles. You are a powerful creator with unlimited potentialities. Create your best day ever. And now bring your awareness here to this space. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And open your eyes. And I thank you so much for joining me this morning. Enjoy the rest of today's service. Namaste.
Well, good morning. Hi. Welcome to the Center of Spiritual Living, Eugene. And my name is Alice.
I'm Sister V.
Kathy.
Kevin?
And we're part of your Joy Note team. We're going to go ahead, and if you'd all rise, we're going to kick off today with a couple of songs. It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us to be free. Find your heart, let yourself simply be. We can all have everything without ever knowing how. It's in every one of us, here and now. It's in every one of us, here and now. Thank you all. And if you could go ahead and turn to your neighbor, we're going to do a little mingling and meet and greet here.
Good to see you guys.
Hi!
Good to see you guys.
Yes! Yay!
Morning, Daddy.
Yay!
Good to be hanging with you again. Love you too. We have a good
I
time.
love you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and if we
Okay,
can
bring your butt
start.
stack to your seat now.
Yeah. We're gonna be got a little. God is our next song. God is. I am right here, right now, right here, right now. God is. I am. God is. I am. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. God is. I am. God is. I am. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. God is. I am. Thank you all.
Hello, good morning. How y'all doing today? Awesome.
Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Eugene. My name is Danu, and I'm a member of our practitioner team and our board here. If you're visiting for your first time, we have a sheet in the lobby you can fill out. We'll get you signed up for our newsletter. Our newsletter is the best way to stay up to date with all of our classes, fun events, and service opportunities. And here at this center, we know that spiritually empowered people live richer, fuller lives. So we use the principles of science of mind to inspire minds, open hearts, and empower lives. And I'm going to share with you one of our principles. We believe in the direct revelation of truth through the intuitive and spiritual nature of humanity, and that any person may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God. And I'd like to welcome up our practitioner of the day, Reverend Liz. And rise if you wish, and we'll sing one more song.
We come together. Together in this moment, we bind our hearts and minds, for we all form a tapestry woven from one mind, one creation, undivided, all unique expressions of God. We come together now in one accord.
Good morning, all you beautiful godlings. You guys look so beautiful that are here today, and the godlings that are joining us from home. Right here, right now, in this sacred space, I recognize that there is only one power, the omnipotent, one intelligence, the all-knowing, the omniscient, and only one presence, the omnipresent, the all that is in the manifest world, in everything and everyone. That means you and me. The omnipresent means it is everywhere present. Now, if this is so, then contemplate this question. Where are you if God is not right there with you? Look no further. That omnipresent is sitting in your chair. The omnipresent is everywhere present, from the farthest star in the universe to the one sitting in your chair, and to me standing up here talking to each one of you. So now I invite you to drop into your heart space, the place of the indwelling spirit, and take this opportunity to commune with that I am presence. Quietly share all your worries and concerns, and just know that the perfect solution will make itself known. Now, let us create. I am, I create. Within every atom, every molecule, every tissue, and the blood coursing through your veins, in every beat of your heart, the omniscient, the all-knowing intelligence guides my body into perfect health. The one power, the omnipotent, leads me to love, wealth, and prosperity. I am divinely guided towards love, prosperity, and fulfillment. I embrace this gift of life. Joy is my birthright, and I claim it now. I focus on my good, and my good multiplies. Now, staying in your heart space, just be filled with gratitude for this day and for all your blessings and for all the good in all areas of your life. I now speak my word, the I am speaking through me, and I let go and I let God, releasing it into that universal law, the law that says yes. Yes, it is done, it is complete, it is fulfilled. And together, let us affirm and anchor this prayer by saying, and so it is, and I let it be so.
Thank you, Liz. That was beautiful. And I'm going to share with you now our February affirmation. I will read it once aloud, and then if you choose, you can repeat it with me once again. Life is a constant game of twister. I reach in new directions and stretch beyond my comfort zone. I am a co-creator of a world not yet imagined, and I trust the mystery beyond my sight. And with me now, if you choose. Life is a constant game of twister. I reach in new directions and stretch beyond my comfort zone. I am the co-creator of a world not yet imagined, and I trust the mystery beyond my sight. And so it is. And our talk today will be given by our beloved Reverend Linda Finley, and the title of her talk is Walking the Edge of Life. And today's special music will be from our Joy Notes.
Introduce us all.
Well, we're all a huge fan of Tabor Darling, and so we're going to sing her Fill Me Up song, and I think some of you might even remember this one.
For the sun that warms this body, for the earth that we call home, for the love that knows no boundaries, I am thankful. For the trees that line the mountains, for the sea and life it holds, for the source and inspiration, I am thankful. Love, light, life, fill me up. Peace, power, beauty, joy, fill me up. For the one infinite divine that is and never was, I am thankful. I am thankful. And knowing for the mystery unfolding for each and every being, sacred truth we are knowing, for kindness and compassion and the courage to take action, for the law of attraction and the freedom to create. Love, light, life, fill me up. Peace, power, beauty, joy, fill me up. For the one infinite divine that is and ever was, I am thankful. I am thankful. Love, light, life, fill me up. Peace, power, beauty, joy, fill me up. For the one infinite divine that is and ever was. I am thankful. I am thankful for the sun that warms this body, for the earth that we call home, for the love that knows no boundaries. I am thankful.
Oh yeah, we stay here. I was going to repeat. Okay, and this is our meditation song. So we're going to go ahead and ground into this space, kind of shake off what it took to get here today, become present in your chair, ground your feet, stretch your back up.
Breathing in, breathing out. I am. I'm present here in this moment, right now. Whatever it took to get here is past. Whatever is happening later is happening later. And I am here now. And this is precisely where I get to live my life. In the now. In the moment. I am. I am. I am that I am. I awaken to the truth of my being, to the fact that I am sacred. I don't need to become more spiritual. I am already as spiritual as anything can ever be. for that is what I am. Grateful to know I am always where I need to be. Grateful to know God is at work within me. The infinite, not the weird little guy with the beard and the bad attitude, but the infinite nature of the divine is present in all of creation. And it lifts me up, and it grows me. And I let go. And I let it be so. And so it is. I want to thank Kevin and Dale for all the work they did on getting our name tag boards back up and for getting the name tags sorted and set out. Many of them are from way before the last year, so if you started attending in the last year, your name tag isn't there. And there's a sheet wherein you can say, make me a name tag. And we can do that. So this is us in the process of getting it all put back together in a way that works for everybody. And if you don't want a name tag, that's okay. It's not, name tags or die. It is. If you'd like a name tag, because I personally like being able to see somebody's face and then see their name right under that face and go, oh, yeah, I can remember that. And I can remember their name is Jade. I can remember their name is Sandra. I can remember their name is Joe or Bill or whatever it might be. Because it has given me a visual cue to put a name with a face. And we are a community, and we want to become more of a community. Because right now, I don't know about you, but are you kind of wanting a sense of connection a little more? Feeling like maybe there are some people around who who care about you and who are worried about you if you go ow, and Dale has a hand that's injured, and that's what happens. But anyway, we love him. And so community is important, and that's why we're here together, and that's why we come to this and explore, if we can, with one another. These ideas of the science of mind. This year's theme is open at the top, and that doesn't mean our brains are falling out. That means we are open and willing to grow and expand and become more of who we can be. That there is so much more to us than we realize. This month, the theme is embracing the edge. Over the years, I have had the tendency to kind of pull the walls in a little bit, pull the ceiling down a little bit, bring myself a little closer into the things that I'm comfortable with, that I know. And the whole idea that it's occurred to me that actually the comfort zone isn't necessarily all that comfortable. It's just the stuff we're used to. It's, as somebody once said, the hell you know is sometimes preferable to the heaven you don't know. Because at least I know what to expect in this space. But the only way we are going to get into connection, and the only way we are going to build community, and the only way we are going to grow as individuals is to reach out, is to go to the edge, and to discover that the edge is not a wall, but a door into something greater, into something more, into something that asks us to be that thing that we've always thought we could be. That reality that every parent sees looking into the eyes of their newborn infant. That clarity, that soul, that purpose, that divine power, and that infinite possibility. And that is there. I don't care if you're 115 years old, that pure potentiality still lives in you. When we look into an infant's eyes and we see infinity, that infinity is still in our eyes. And if we stop and really look into the eyes of someone, try it in a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Don't look at you or your body or judge anything. Just look into your eyes and see you without the shapes, without the behaviors, without anything else, without stuff. See who you are. Because we've all got stories. And who we think we are is not who we believe is not who we really are. We are so much more than we believe. We have so much more capacity. We have so much more ability. We have so much more good in us than we believe we do. We do our affirmations, we do our spiritual work and all this, but there's a place inside of us going, yeah, but, oh man, no. That's not the truth. That's fear talking. That's fear speaking out. And the truth of us is so much more than that. The big lesson that we are looking at today, last week we looked at going within and exploring that who we are. The lesson of today is stepping out into the world and remembering that edges are not limits. We can always move into something more. Our big lesson is to begin to live what we have learned. Dr. Holmes has said, there is a tendency in this teaching for too much theory and too little practice. We get the idea, we study it, we learn it, we can repeat it. We can say, oh yeah, that's loving each other. Yeah, we're all one. Yeah, there's only one life and we're all connected. Until it comes down to seeing the person that just cut you off in traffic as connected to you, to seeing the rude person in the store who stepped in front of you in line as a loving being of a grateful spirit. Then do we live the teaching. Then do we know what we're doing. Am I brave enough to show up even when it's scary? Am I brave enough to be me when people are looking? Spent our whole lives trying to fit in, and we're hungry for that community, but we hide who we are so people don't see the real me. Everybody's been doing this, word for the year thing, and my word, and somebody informed me that it was 2 words, so it couldn't be a word for the year. And I said, well, if your word is be bold, then you can have 2 words. And that's what I decided is being who I came here to be. Being me, being authentic, being real. Being as alive as I can be with everybody that I know. That's learning, that's growing. That's what we're called to do. We're not called to fit in. What if somebody had told Galileo, oh, you just need to fit in? Or told Michelangelo, no, you just need to fit in. Draw the way we've always drawn. Do this the way we've always done it. No, we need to be who, we need to speak with the voice we were given when we arrived here. Leaning into the space between safety and growth. It's safe here, but I'm not growing. I'm growing here, but it's scary. And it's scary. And I'm growing because it's scary. We are being asked to open up to the idea of actually saying in a loving way what we think and feel. To actually be who we came here to be. To actually love and share what we need to love and share, even when it's difficult. So I have some questions for you again this week. What does it look like for me? And I'm speaking in the universal me now. I'm speaking for every me in this room and on the feed. What does it look like for me to actually live my values? I say this is valuable to me, but am I actually being that? We have our core values around the ceiling in the social hall, which are the values for our center. And action words behind them that tell us how to be that thing. If that was my value, could I do that? What would it look like if I did that? What would it look like if I was that? Can I find, this is the second question, and this is the big hard one, okay? Can I find some form of good in everything I see, even when that seems impossible? When I'm looking at the world around me and the news and the things that are happening, is there a way for me to find good in that? You know, Wavy Gravy at Woodstock said there's always a little bit of heaven in a disaster area. You know, and that stuck with me over the years, because at some level, when things are going absolutely, totally, and completely, we see who cares. That comes to the surface. We get to see who people are being. We get to see what they value. We get to see their authentic nature. In my being bold, I do not like the construct of politics and religion, and yet polis means of the citizens of the people. And this is where we are right now, as the citizens, as the people. And I need to share with you that 10 years ago, I had a real crisis of faith. Back in 2016, I got hit in the gut that the country I have adored and believed in and pledged allegiance to didn't exist, and in fact never had existed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men, people, are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I learned those, and I had to memorize those in school, and I know them, and I believe them, and I thought they were who we are. And they're not. And we never were that. When we look at the actual history of our nation, and we walked in here and we pushed out the indigenous peoples, like they were trash, they were nothing, they were heathens, they didn't matter. And then we hauled in people from another continent to be our slaves, to build our country for us. All are created equal and endowed with certain unalienable rights, except for a few. It's kind of like the animal farm. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. I would like it if Animal Farm was actually fiction. And to be brave is to stand up and say, you know what? This doesn't work for me. Not in a way of rage, not in a way of going out and breaking windows and pounding things down and killing people or anything else, and no kind of retribution I'm seeking, but to just stand in my truth and say, you know what? This is not working. And I wrote the other day, it's a dream, a vision, but has never been our lived reality. The system is not broken. It is operating exactly the way it was designed, and here we are watching it disassemble. And then I remembered, the new order comes out of chaos. It takes forever to get things happen because the system is set to slow things down. If the system is actually disassembled, we can freely create the original vision using the methods that follow the constructs of equality, liberty, and freedom. That is me finding good in what appears to be horror. If I'm offending anybody, I apologize but this is who I am and this is what I feel. And in order for me to be brave, in order for me to be authentic, I have to share this out loud and share how it can be shared in a loving way. I'm not pointing, I'm not screaming at anybody, I'm not pointing names. Every person here played a role, including the disassemblers. The disassemblers are the ones who showed us who we really are as a nation. The racism, the xenophobia, the homophobia, all the phobias that we've got. If anything is not straight, white, and probably male, there's something wrong with it. You know, and I need to realize that God is in all things. Spirit is in all things. Everyone and everything. Someone's phone is ringing, and God is calling right now. So yeah, we like that ringtone. But anyway, this is what I want to say. Whenever things seem impossible, there are always possibilities. There are ways of looking at it that change the way we feel about it, that change the way we think about it, that change the way we talk about it. If we move to a different angle and look from a different viewpoint. Another question we can ask ourselves: how do I let what I know deep in the center of my being guide what I do in the world? Everybody over here is doing this, and everybody over here is doing this, and here I am, and what I'm being called to do isn't quite either one of those things. Can I allow myself to bring forth who I am, even if it's different from what everybody else is doing? These aren't questions I expect you to answer here and now today, but these questions that I'm asking: what does it look like to live for my values? Can I find some form of good in everything? And how do I let what I know deep in the center of my being guide what I do? These are questions for meditation. These are questions for journaling. These are questions for walking to the river and just looking at the water and letting it carry everything off. Each of us has what we need to do within us. And finally, where am I being invited to show up fully? Where is what I'm doing as a trigger actually an invitation? is what I'm viewing as a problem actually an opportunity? You know, I've told the story many, many times. I apologize to those of you who've heard it before, but I was living in Petaluma, and I was walking along, and they had a weekly, like we had the Eugene Weekly. Petaluma had a weekly. I forget the name of it, but and it was near the post office, by the bus stop, and I was walking along, and somebody had been looking at the weekly, and they'd put it down on the bus stop bench, and then they left it there, and then the wind started blowing the pages away, and it was everywhere. And I thought, somebody needs to pick that up. And it immediately occurred to me, oh, Linda, you're somebody. And so I started picking it up, and there were all kinds of people walking around. And as soon as I started picking it up, 2 or 3 people came running over and helped. I can be the impetus for other people to do good if I do the thing I'm pushed to do, because it's like, if I see something that is affecting me and I should do that, somebody should do something, I am somebody. Hello? If I see it, it may be my issue. I've tried to point things out to people and they go, what, where, who? You know, it's not theirs. But as soon as they saw me picking it up, some people went, oh, you know, I'm betting those were people who were thinking somebody ought to start picking it up. And so they came running over to help. Where am I being called to show up fully? What trigger is pushing me to respond, to act, to show up in my truth? I don't have any answers for you. If that's why you're here, I'm sorry. All I have is questions, but they're questions that each of us can explore and play with. How do I do these things? How do these things impact me? How do I explain this to other people? I love Dr. Holmes, and some of his writing is a bit old-fashioned and whatever, but he just nails it sometimes. And this is from the Essential Earnest, consolidated by Jesse Jennings, but it's Ernest's words. To live by inspiration means to sense the divine touch in everything. To enter into the spirit of things. To enter in to the joy of living. Can I see the divine in all things? Can I practice seeing the divine in all things? Can I learn how to see the divine? Can I see? You know, I can look at a tree. Oh my gosh, I can look at trees and I can see sacred for days. As a little kid, I knew there was something special about trees. I was born a druid. You know, this is me. But I can go to the river and see the sacred. I can watch the bulbs come up out of the ground. You know, all of a sudden you see the little green thing peeking through. I can see the sacred in that. I can see the sacred in horses and cattle running in the field. I can see the sacred in people's faces and babies and little animals and critters. But can I see the sacred in that which is uncomfortable? And that which doesn't lift me up? Can I say, this too is possibly the face of God? This too is God with a really good disguise. Never would have guessed that. Wow. Good job, God. You fooled me there. But that's what this month's thing is about, is to find God here and to find God here. And by God we mean love. By God we mean compassion. By God we mean the infinite spirit of intelligence and grace that created everything out of itself, this mighty moving force of beauty and power, is what I'm made of. And even though on the days that I forget, that's still who I am. And it's what everybody and everything is made of, even on the days and the weeks and the years that they have forgotten. And sometimes it's up to us to look past the behavior and see the truth of who these people really are. They're not someone to fear. They're someone to love, because they can't love themselves. I appreciate each of you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of our community. Thank you at home. And did you bring your thing? No? Okay, never mind. Did anyone have a transformational moment they would like to share? Oh, Jade, can you get up here? Yeah.
All right. It's good for your pitch, you didn't know. I got it.
You got it? Okay. All right.
I'll be careful going down if you remember.
All right.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jade Sawyer, and watch out. I want to pitch several things. The main thing I want you to hear is Linda's wisdom about service. There was a time when we had greeters and ushers and an information table and huge committee of community service. It was called Outreach. And people just we were so full. We didn't have to turn people away, but those lists were vibrant. And each of those teams met, and we did a grounding, and we infused this teaching into those teams. That's an opportunity that's here, that's available. The other thing I want to pitch is taking classes. It was when I took classes here that I really, it's like I'm not prayed up. And that's not a word I would normally hang with, but I'm not as tuned in. These principles, Linda always says, this is the Center for Spiritual Living, not spiritual reading, not spiritual living. It is for living. So there's classes all the time. Linda's working with a group right now, learning how to do these beautiful affirmations or affirmative prayer, also called treatment. And there's a credible book study going on, teaching us how to live in our hearts. If you can, part of how I came here was you had daytime classes, and I was retired, and so I could go to that. And then after a while, I'm like, maybe I should check out the services. So I'm grateful you're here, and I love watching us grow.
And I'd like to ask the song leaders and the ushers to please come forward.
Can I make an announcement? Everybody that's found their name tag, go ahead and put it on the holders here. Don't put it back up in the...
Yeah, put your name tag back on the folders on the wall. Just find a spot and we'll organize them, but don't put them back on the table. So this is our time for the shutters that are on the wall there are holders that'll hold the name tags, and you just pop it into one of the slots. I heard somebody going, holders? What holders? Yeah. So this is the time of offering. This is feeling loud right now. I don't know. Maybe it's because two are on. But anyway, this is the time of giving and receiving. This is the time where we give thanks for the good that we receive, where we give thanks for what is going on. There is a home office, but the home office does not send us money. We send the home office money. Everything that we do here comes from here. And so your participation in events, your offerings, all of these things are what make this center possible. And so I want to thank each of you in every way for all the ways you give. And we have various ways of giving, John, that we need to have on the slide. We need, speaking of volunteers, we need volunteers in the sound team because we are shorthanded today. And yes, these are ways you can donate online through our website. You can scan the QR code and scan to donate. You can actually write a check like I do and mail it in if you want. There's also PayPal, Breeze, Text to Give, various different ways you can give. But no matter how you give from a loving heart and give knowing that something good is coming from that. Whether you are giving today or not, take your hand, put it over your heart, and repeat after me. I bless this gift.
I bless this gift,
Knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
And then it comes back to me.
And it comes back to me,
Pressed down.
pressed down,
Overflowing.
overflowing,
And multiplied.
multiplied. Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything.
And we give thanks for our Joy Notes because they're going to do another song for us.
Hold on for a sec. The song that we will be performing is by 10,000 Maniacs, sung by Natalie Merchant, and it's called These Are the Days. And my husband turned me on to this song because the days to remember are not in our past. They're right here and right now. These are days you'll remember, never before and never since. I promise, will the whole world be warm as this? And as you feel it, you'll know it's true, that you are blessed and lucky. It's true that you are touched by something that'll grow and bloom in you. These are days you'll remember, when May is rushing over you with desire to be part of the miracles you see. In every hour you'll know it's true, that you are blessed and lucky. It's true that you are touched by something that'll grow and bloom in you. These are days, these are the days you might fill with laughter until you break. These days you might feel a shaft of light make its way across your face. And when you do, you'll know how it was meant to be. See the signs and know the meaning. It's true. Then you'll know how it was meant to be, and hear the signs and know they're speaking to you, to you. These are before and never since. I promise, will the whole world be warm as this? And as you feel it, you'll know it's true, that you are blessed and lucky. It's true that you are touched by something that'll grow and bloom in you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. We are so blessed, and if you are interested, you can be a Joy Note. Yeah. There are.
Practice on Friday.
And which makes me, I don't have a slide or anything because we're still getting everything set up, but Joanne Bartlett, some of you may remember, she goes by Jo Bartlett now, but she is starting, there's a group of resistance singers who sing weekly at the federal building, and she is part of that, and she's asking if they can practice here. And if you might be interested in being part of that weekly sing-along, that would be, I'll let everybody know when that gets set up so that we can do the practices here. And the announcements are now starting, so. Is there someone who can lead the discussion group today? If not, we will not have a discussion group. I know we have a board meeting, I know, but I don't know. Kathy, are you up? Okay, Kathy Day will gladly lead the discussion group so we can have a discussion group, 11:45 to 12:15. And that's an opportunity, those of you who are hungry for community, that's an opportunity to get together and talk with like-hearted people. The men's coffee, it's Tuesdays at 10:30 at 5th Street Market. The Soup for the Soul is Thursdays at noon in the social hall. This week we are looking at, the exciting topic of spiritual laws. Yes. Which actually are not laws or rules that you have to live by. They are laws of spirit, which just like there are laws of gravity and laws of thermodynamics, the laws of spirit are simply as automatic. I think I did the example, if I were to let go of my phone, I would not have to pray that it would hit the ground instead of float away because gravity will take care of that. Spirit takes care of it just as much for us when we know it's true, okay? Yeah. The oneness blessing is going to be happening next Sunday after the service. Instead of the discussion group, Jeanette will be doing the oneness blessing in the social hall about connecting with Source, and it is Diksha. Is that how it's pronounced? And it's a very sweet and simple blessing that she has had experience with and would like to share with people. So that's happening next week after the gathering. Kids group is first Sundays. Claire and Lena are the ones who are supervising that, and then we've also got some other people helping out. In 2 weeks is March 1st, and that's Invite a Friend Sunday. We'll have our potluck, we'll celebrate birthdays, and we'll share the joy of being in community. And then the second Sunday workshop, I'm not sure who's doing that in March, but anyway, it happens at noon after the gathering in the social hall, and we'll get it's a bit away. So, and then this afternoon, if any of you want to just jump in your car and drive over to Florence, my friend Kathy is showing Good Night, Good Luck, which is a recording of the George Clooney Broadway show on Edward R. Murrow, and it's starting at 2 p.m. In the library. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that word again because the last time I did, everyone burst out laughing. Well, that's why I said it was Csle, and everybody's going, no, that's not it. So I don't know. I think this is still happening. Karuna has dropped a lot of things, but has the Death Cafe stopped? Okay, Death Cafe is no more, so pretend you didn't see that slide. Yes.
I have Sister V down to lead the second Sunday workshop.
Sister V is down to do, so yay! Love her energy. It'll be a good one. Okay, but the shamanic drumming is still happening, and that is the third Saturday at 6 p.m., and that is a sacred, beautiful experience for those of you who haven't done it and are really into drumming. It's here. They push the chairs out, and everybody gets their own space. Okay. This Saturday at 6 p.m. in here. Okay. Papa's Pizza, thank you, Astrid, for getting this all set up. There are flyers everywhere on the 26th, which is a Thursday. Anytime you go in during the day with your flyer, 50% of your purchase comes back to our bookstore. Is that totally cool or what? So, and then I believe Astrid is putting together a group at 6 p.m. Astrid?
At lunch, because they do a pizza buffet where you can eat pizza all lunch.
Well, we got soup for the soul, so.
Next Sunday.
It's 26th is a Thursday.
Yeah, but we can announce when we'll all be there.
Okay. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. Just go buy pizza on the 26th, okay? At Papa's on Coburg. Community retreat. This is absolutely one of the most amazing, beautiful things we do every year is to go up to St. Benedict Lodge. Everybody gets their own room. It is right on the river. It is with a forest you can walk through. It's an hour away. It's got magic music. Bonnie and Andy are going to be leading it. They are amazing people. So save the date and we'll get the registration forms out in the next newsletter so that you can get everything going. And I didn't establish who's going to do, maybe our board president would like to come up and talk about the board and what we are doing. Astrid, could I get you to please come up and help us out here? B-O-A-R-D, not B-O-R-E-D.
Hi, my name's Astrid. It's lovely to meet you all. Thank you for calling me up here randomly.
Don't sign up, you will get called randomly, just so you know, board members. Okay.
Start staying in the social hall the whole time. No. So, welcome everyone. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see so many butts and chairs today. It's pretty great. So obviously today we have our board meeting every third Sunday of the month at noon until about 1. Unless they let me run it the way I want to, and then we'll be here till about 4. They never let me do that, so there we go. So obviously, we have been growing as a center, if you haven't heard. Over the years, we've continuously had growth here, especially the past 3 years. I think for the first month since maybe before COVID, we actually have like 4 different committees meeting every single month doing work. That's one of the things that I really wanted us to work on this year, and it's getting going. I wanted to thank Christina for doing a fantastic job with the facilities. And Mike and V for also running y'all's committees. It's really great to see. And the only other thing I'll say is, Jade earlier mentioned some of the past work that we've done. And one other goal that I really have this year is making sure that we have greeters for every single Sunday and bookstore staff to help make sure that we can offer everything that we have to y'all. Come talk to me between 11:30 right now and noon to sign up to be a greeter or bookstore staff. Thank you.
Thank you. And John. The little right arrow. The arrow to the right, down at the bottom, the little 4 arrows, hit the one to the right. Okay. Yeah, we got gremlins. Okay. So I want to thank Heather for her work with the bookstore, and if you would like to help out one of the Sundays, talk to her. She's going to be in the process. I've got her emails for how to get a hold of our places that we order books, and we're going to get things set up and have more new books in there. I want to thank the artists, Susan, Ellen, and Amy, for the beautiful artwork that we have, and I would like to call up Reverend Liz to talk briefly about what practitioners do. Or would you rather have Danu do that rather than climb up, whichever? Okay. Oh, and recycling, yeah, we got that too. Keep going. Other way. Keep. There we go. Thank you, Sophia.
Practitioners are here. Now, practitioners are these wonderful souls that have spent hours and hours in classes and internship, and they know how to pray. So in other words, the bottom line is this: if you don't want to believe it for yourself, let us believe it for you. Because we know how to get there. We know how to get to that place. And we know how we can show you that. But prayers, I mean, they're powerful. They work all the time. I mean, if all else fails, pray. And where you go, find a practitioner right here during our service. And they will be around, so I am now going to ask these wonderful souls to stand and let yourself be known and introduce yourself, please.
Reverend Linda, Susan, Sister B, Dr. Dave.
And I'm Reverend Liz, and I'll also be here. So find a practitioner and let them do what they do best, which is to pray. Thank you.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Have a good time. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Now listen to the beat. Kind of pat your feet.
You got soul.
Everybody knows that it's all right. Oh, it's all right.
When you wake up early in the morning, feeling sad like so many of us do, just hum a little soul and make life your goal, and surely something's gonna come to you. Say it's all right. Say it's all right. Say it's all right. Have a good time. So it's all right.
Whoa, it's all right.
If you choose, please repeat after me. It's all right.
It's all right.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Oh my God, that was great.